Here is the 8-seater golf cart for your stay here at Dreamboat. One thing to go ahead and say off the bat, this cart is much longer than the average golf cart, so keep that in mind when taking turns out on the road. But once you send in the form to the phone number on the bottom, you will then be getting this video and a code which goes to this lockbox on the wall. The golf cart key will be located inside of there, and you will take the key, put it into the ignition right here, rotate to the right, and that will engage the battery. You'll notice the screen comes on. The battery percentage will typically always stay on for a little bit when charging. I just recently plugged it in, which is why it's on. But it will give you a bar display and a percentage display. Just keep an eye on this when riding around. You definitely don't want to get under 30% when you're out and about. I would also please ask if it's ever 30% or less to charge it, just because that helps keep the new battery in a healthy tip-top shape. So when you're ready to drive, you have your neutral, reverse, drive. You rotate to drive, engages the motor, same thing with reverse. It does do that beep, but it also gives you a backup camera as well. So whenever you're done with the cart, of course, you just take the key out. But for purposes of video, I'm gonna leave it in for now. And on this screen over here, you do have some other features on here. You go home, it will take you here, and it has a radio option. You're welcome to use that, but do please be courteous of the level of sound here in the area. We do have a lot of local people living on the street. If you could just turn it down when you're coming back to the property, that would be great. But when you're going for speed, you got car info, and that populates back up to your speed. Right here is going to be your horn, turn signals, and light. You push forward to kick on the lights, as you can see them coming on over there. Back to turn them off, and then turn signals, of course, and it will show you on the screen as well when they're on. Press in, horn, if needed. So you have your stop, your go accelerator. This does have the electronic brake, so there's no actual parking brake lever or pedal that you need to do. Once you come to a complete stop, it engages that parking brake for you. Up here is the garage remote. It's the left button to open and close. If you could, please always leave this on the golf cart. That way we always know where it is. If it for some reason is popping off here for you, just set in one of the cup holders and we'll always fix it back on. This shield up here does come down. You open up the rubber grommets right here on both sides. It comes down here, sets in these grooves, and you can ride around with that down if you'd like. Please note, everybody must have seatbelts on at all times. No double seating. Nobody can sit on laps, anything of that nature. Police here treat golf carts at the same level, if not a little bit higher than your typical vehicle. So please do keep that in mind. Over here is the charger. Whenever you're ready to go, just pop this out. Place it over here to the side. If you plan on going on quite a long drive, I would suggest pulling this out of the wall, wrapping it up, and placing it under the seat. It just never hurts to have it with you. But when you get back into the garage and you're ready to charge, take this flat side up and slide it in. You'll see a light come on, and also you'll hear the charger engage and start humming. Over here, this front seat pops open. There's storage. The registration is taped to the side. If for some reason you ever need it, just rip it off and you can toss it back down in here. It's the same thing with this one, just storage under there. This seat is the battery. There is a master on-off switch on this side, or well, excuse me, a button. If for some reason cart is never turning on, when you first go to use it, it may be that button was pressed. So just press that in, it turns green, and you'd be good to go. This seat folds back if you would like it. You can put coolers, chairs, etc. And then this opens up for additional storage. This cart does have a electronic parking pass on it, so there's no need to get a pass when you get down to park. That is already taken care of and it's attached electronically. With this pass, you can park in the resident spots and the guest spots, just not the town of Oak Island or emergency vehicle spots. Please note though, when you go to park, tires must be all the way up to the yellow bumper. And if you have a big gap in between, they will likely give you a ticket. Any moving violations or parking violations that are not related to the parking tag will be your responsibility. If you ever have any questions during your stay about this golf cart, please feel free to reach out on the number that sent you this video or give us a call by text, and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.